everyone, welcome to tonight's episode of Medaverse Live, the official development blog of Medaverse Studios. I'm Mike Lockhart. Welcome aboard. And for those of you new to this, especially the Facebook crowd, who we've tonight are entering the Facebook streaming era, which should be interesting. Hopefully we don't wind up with too many issues. This is the first time we're going to be streaming live over on Facebook. I think at this point, we had most of the major platforms at this point. We got Twitch, we got Facebook, we got Google, and we got Mixer. Crazy. Who would have thought? Let's see. So far, everything seems to be checking out okay. No bandwidth issues so far, which is great. That's always been the main concern over here. Yeah, we seem to be running pretty good. No frame rate drops. Woohoo! Good to go. So, anyway, yes, those of you who are new to the show, this is a weekly show we do where every Sunday night we just kick back and I work on the next game over here at Medaverse Studios, and this allows me to kind of interact with you, the fan base. Just answer any questions, chit chat, or you can just come and watch me work on this game. And for the most part, this just kind of gives you a behind the scenes look at what we do over here. Really just emphasize that we're not dead, that we're still cranking away on our next project. And boy, this is going to be a big project here. Just to do a lowdown, a quick catch up for people who are new to this. Our next project is called, currently codenamed Project Artificial Legacy, and it is consisting of 4 different games from one from each of the console generations, starting from the NES 8-bit generation, followed by a 16-bit generation game, then a 64, and then a 128. And after that one, depending on how we feel, we might do another one after that, and then eventually may get up to current present-day console generation. We don't know. For now, we just wanted to do this initial set of 4. It is a multi-year project because if we're lucky, our goal is to hopefully get this current one we're working on ready and out the door for, or at least entering beta come like maybe this January of next year. We're hoping nothing's set in stone. Don't save. Let's hop on over to the game just so you guys can get an idea. So this is currently what we've been working on. This one is the game that's going to be going back for the NES era. We've been doing a lot of renovations, going through. Still got some bugs in it. Going through, doing a lot of updates to the graphics on this. It's amazing how much this game has changed over the course of the last 80 some odd episodes for the show. The game really looks very different from what it was not too long ago. As you can see, actually, I didn't even realize this must be a new update. Oh, we get some bugs here still. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that one. No, didn't mean to do that either. Usually I'm using a controller during this show, but right now I don't have my controller down here, so I'm using the keyboard and mouse to kind of control this. But yeah, we have some more. Lately we've been going through making some modifications to areas like this, where these areas with the crosshatches were sprites that we were actually removing, and to kind of clean it up, to reduce the amount of sprites that we're using on this. Our overall goal is with these games is that they could, in theory, be ported over to the consoles that they were developed for. So this one, we're trying to keep the size down with graphics. We have the all the limitations that the NES had. We've been also working with, so that in the end, if we wanted to take the time, we could, in theory, bring it over to the consoles, to like the NES console. Oh boy, I gotta stop hitting the wrong buttons. So by going through and eliminating a lot of these extra sprites, it'll allow us to free up the space that we need. Oh, this area is not even the right height. So right now we've gone through, we've done the process of actually building out the whole entire map, and now we've been kind of going through and customizing it. Just to kind of give you an idea as I zoom out on this. Well, we got a lot of areas that we got to renovate, but I mean, this is the overall map for the game. And I'm sorry about the little sluggishness. We're running through. We're actually I'm developing on one computer, streaming it on another computer, so this is running a little sluggish when I move stuff around. But yeah, this is the overall map for the game, and we've been going through eliminating everywhere that's purple consists of sprites that have to be updated, and so we've been slowly going through renovating it. This also, while we're renovating it, we're able to put in the elements to kind of design the level, kind of give it the feel we want. We started playing around with some ideas, so yeah, we've been going through a lot. But yeah, it's come a long way to what it initially looked like. I mean, we had a lot simpler look earlier on. A lot of this just had like gray backgrounds, nothing fancy. But now we've been going through adding this nice large brick tiling, which gives it a much nicer sewer look to it. We start adding some movable platforms, start adding some additional color elements into it, really kind of helping it. Because right now, I mean, the way it stands, it's very gray, and we're trying to introduce a lot more color into this than what we had before, and so doing a lot of changes through on the thing. We pretty much recently just I'd say the top area is about maybe 85% done. The idea with this beginning area is to kind of introduce people to how it plays, let them get used to the controllers, kind of give them the lowdown on the basic elements. But since recent changes, you can see like things like the fire here is kind of offset, so we got to go in here and we got to fix that. These breakable blocks here are kind of just placeholders. Another element that needs to get going and fixed. We currently have some issues with our AI character. I mean, there's a lot of problems with the AI character right now, the bad guy characters right now. Like right now, I mean, it's using the sprite of our hero instead of its own sprite, which we need to get around to doing. And it hasn't been working properly. It walks backwards. Yeah, just a lot of issues with it. But right now we're just going through making changes. Even up here, we're still running. We have still some issues. Like right here, this area needs to kind of get cleaned up and fixed. We got some empty space here that needs to get fixed. Don't know why we have that there. There's like areas that still need building out. Like we need to put a bad guy here. This little thing here is a placeholder for the very first power up you'll get in this game. The level jumping here is still a little crazy. We got some odd issues with like the tiling here, how it's lapped like that. I also want to go in and eliminate some chunks of this background so you have just black to kind of just break it up a bit more. Just things like that we're still working on. We're still kind of fine-tuning it. It's come a long way. If you go back, even just like if you go back like 10 episodes, you'll see how much it's changed in that little amount of time. So, but anyway, usually we start off the show just kind of giving a rundown of what's been happening this last week, where everything's kind of like what type of development stuff has happened. This week, I did go through from last episode. I actually had gone through and actually finished up a lot more of this. Some of this area, I kind of was filling in some of these black areas, which, actually, I think I tackled most of them. We had some black areas. Actually, we still have some here. But I was going through, I was trying to correct some of these black areas, give them the correct black tile. And we had some areas that just, for some reason, we were bopping between. We had 3 tiles of black in our sprite sheet, and I eliminated 2 of them. But you can still see where this purple is, like this here, is just indicator that, hey, this is the wrong tile. This tile is being removed, so let's erase that out. Or I erased that. Let's switch it over to the correct tile. So I did go through. I went and some cleanup. I added in the last of the brick area here, not realizing I had this tile issue here, so that's something we will have to fix. We might finish cleaning up this area today. Maybe, maybe not. Or we might start keep working. I think overall we will probably do some work on this area, because I would like to go through, eliminate some of the stonework to kind of break it up a little bit, give it some so it's not all just solid brick. And then while we're doing that, we'll fix this pattern issue. But yeah, I was able to spend some extra time during the week, finished up some areas. I've been working a lot on writing up the story for this game that will be shown in the manual, the virtual manual the game will have. I've been kind of fine-tuning that. It's been more of a challenge than what I was originally planning. I was actually hoping that was going to be kind of, given that it's only like, honestly, it's like a page worth of text. But at the same time, I'm trying to cram a lot of information in a lot shorter area, given the fact that this is only going to be, technically, with a game like this, back during this era, your story only showed up in the manual itself. So really got to kind of condense the story as much as possible, while also kind of get some of the world building stuff, elements that we had developed for this. And other than that, I've been doing some more artwork, trying to really come up with a really 80s looking version of our character. I keep getting more, like, I'll work on it, it'll start off looking very 80s ish, and by the time I'm done, it looks like it belongs in the 90s, which is not going to work. So I keep kind of going, like, I'll finish the piece, I'm like, okay, this is great, let's archive it away for when we work on the next game, where we can actually utilize it a little bit more, because it will be in the right era. But yeah, trying to get a very simplified look, which was very a normal look for 80s manuals and everything, is very simplified. It seems to be, it's turning out to be more difficult than I imagined it was going to be. I was not expecting it to be as difficult as it's turning out. But yeah, so that's been fun. That's been a lot of fun doing that. It's also kind of easier for me to do a lot of this artwork during like, I find a little bits of time, like during my lunch break, to work on that. While I'm at home, hanging out with the family upstairs watching a movie or something, I'm able to sketch out stuff, draw. So it's been a lot easier to do this than find time to kind of escape down into the basement to work on this game, where it's like when I get down here and work on this, I got to focus, and really usually focus for a good couple hours, because I can't do, like, come down, work for half an hour, and then go off and do something else, because by the time I get into, like, that train of thought to start working on it, it's like, oh, okay, well, now I got to go back upstairs, and all that momentum that had built up is gone. So but yeah, so I've been able to make some progress, which has been great. Looks like there was some stuff, it's looking like there were some changes have been made to try to get the screen to be the right resolution. Another thing that we have to work on is actually getting the screen to be set at a 4:6 resolution, like a 640 by 480 style resolution, because that was your standard def television at the time. So we're trying to make modifications to get that correct resolution, and it looks like the menu was at least modified to look that way. I'm wondering if they're going to try maybe putting some black boxes on the side to break it up or something, which brings in my concern with that type of idea, is that if you get to the edge of a map, which it can't really right now, if you get to the edge of a map and she keeps walking, will it have issues or not? But we'll see. We'll see how things turn out. But anyway, so with that, that is the end of the update for what's been going on. So next thing is we're just going to start diving in and start working on the game. So let's start right off with this baby here. Man, it looks like my stuff was all reset again. Okay. This is new. Don't remember any of that stuff before. Okay, so let's see. We need to go in and remove a few things. Oh, let's get the music going. We're going to try something new. We're doing I'm going to try streaming the music directly from the computer. We're going to see how this goes. The music is provided by no copyright sounds, so hopefully it won't flag us. So. I mean, the music, I should not be getting overheard by the music, so. And Universal Divide, Christopher Arrow. Oh man, I hope I didn't botch that. Earl, Bare Knuckles Dev, and Claudia. Thank you all for liking the tweet for tonight's show. That's a lot of people in a short amount of time. Usually we don't have that many so far past. It's good news. And kind of going on, always make sure anything that's happening over on the Facebook, since that is new to us. Oh great, yeah, I'm running into some sluggishness. Okay, turn that off. Well, no frame rate drop, that's good to know. So okay, so let's start. I'm just going to use the black, hide this area here. So, in general, I'm kind of cheating on how we're handling the black area. The way, honestly, would be like, instead of me just going in and actually erasing out sections on here, which is where I should be doing it, I'm just using this black shadow layer that I created earlier. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Okay, why is that not actually filmed? Fill. There we go. Oh, wrong shade. Now, in theory, the way I want to do it is like... See, that actually does not look like the way I want it. Yeah, that is definitely not how I want it, so let's... we'll do the black idea. I think black will look fun, yes. This looks more fun. Okay, so far I don't think the music's that bad. So. So that we got the correct things there. That looks fixed. Yeah, this is gonna be more of a. Yeah, so let's just go in here. Let's make these edits now. Let's see, we got. Right there's actually some area that I missed too. Honestly, I should just make sure the right layer. Copy this. All. We've had many problems in the past where we go to paste in something and it crashes. Today looks like not to be one of those days. Okay, so that's looking good. Make some more edits over here. I really like that black look. So let's. I see some more purples that escaped. I'll actually go through, let's see what makes some of these. Ah, look, some more escapees. So it was a good thing we went back and started messing around with this stuff again. work. This is the one I want. Cool. Now let's get these things done. No. Let's paint this in black. Show it black selected. Let's go with I don't want to go too crazy on it. If I go too crazy, it's going to look really weird, so. I think this might be just enough that I'm putting in. Oops, this one actually has a huge... Let's fix this whole area. Mistakes from the past creep in sometimes.
Don't know how long we've been out here, and these nights are getting shorter. Like a energy I'll conquer in my soul. This is real. These nights are getting shorter. In my soul, this is real. In my soul,
Go. That's pretty nice. I like that. Definitely feel like that was missing on here. Was having these chunks missing. Just want to make. There's no spot right there. The big reason I want to make sure I get all these little spots is that in the end they could be really. When those spots get replaced with other textures, it could look really bad. Like if there's like a neon pink one shows up in one of those spots, man, that would look terrible. I don't want to do that. That actually doesn't look that good. I like this. So maybe we'll just do it down here. Okay. go. Save all. Ooh, this one looks like I forgot to turn stuff back on. I think it's an old one. Just get rid of that. Oops. Good time's the charm. There we go. Yeah, this one, I think I overdid it on this one, so let's... Actually, you can just erase, which is great. There, I think that looks a little bit better. I think I overdid it on that one. Got a little caught up in the moment. That seems to be an old one, so just delete that. Paintbrush. We won't go too crazy with this one. So there, that looks a lot nicer. But you know, I'm gonna there. Yeah, I think that looks better. Not to just scale it back a bit. No, it is. You get a new thing, and you want to put it everywhere. Now I'm going back and just erasing some of this stuff because I think I definitely would. Oops. Yeah, no, it's not the right one. Oh, paint. Definitely got. I think I got carried away with some of this areas. So, yeah, I think that looks better. far, I don't think I've been hit with any issues with the music tonight. So I definitely think it also works nicely because I don't have to utilize my phone for this. So. Now, there are still future things that I know we're eventually going to have to go back and implement into this. So, some things might get changed again. That one untouched. Chucked out in general. Oh. Boo. Dang it. You know, question is going to be how much of the other stuff that. Honestly, this should not. Oops. It's weird that the shadow layer is where it is. Let's just move it around. Okay, so
Still as a breeze, the river flowing deep. Don't wanna leave the air you breathe. Living me these dreams when I think of you and me. Don't wanna leave the world you see, and I will hold you down.
okay, there we got that now.
It's unforgiven to my eyes. The tide has turned around. Just listen to the sound. Two hearts beating time. Hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah. It's unforgiven.
There you go. That's good. Save selected. Ah, we did lose one of them. Ah, should have figured. Okay, so go back to here. Fix these missing spots. That. Black area. Oops. Paintbrush on. Yeah, I'll do another one. Let's do it up here. Yeah, I think that looks good. Oh, we lost another one over here too. Oh man. A bunch of things we fix are gone. Okay, let's go and fix these. Yeah. Oh, wait, how do you do this one too? Fix that. There you go. Save all, so we don't lose that again. Okay. Just to make sure I had everything taken care of in that section. I'm trying to utilize similar patterns for how the blocks are broken up, because on the NES that would actually help. Try to. I mean, wow. try to utilize my words here, people. We'll be using like probably meta sprites to kind of indicate what these blank spots are, so that's what I'm trying to kind of keep them that way. In all honesty, I mean, this is stuff that I've read and like looked at how things are built and everything, and I'm hoping that I'm interpreting this stuff correctly, because I mean, for all I know, some of these things that I've been putting together might actually not work on an actual NES system. We don't know, since we don't have access to an actual NES dev system. That's why a lot of this stuff is, in theory, this should be able to be translated over, but we're not like 100% sure if it would or not. I would like to think that what we're doing is accurate and it would work, but okay, so if we do oh, I bet I don't have that set there. Sprites. Tile sheets. Collision tiles. That's. That's why those won't work. Also explains something that was supposed to be able to be. See, all these need to have that collision map. Now this is another section, like these pipes here are probably only completely retrofitted too, because those are definitely not working correctly. What else? I'm sure these need to have it too. Technically, just put it on everything, honestly, and then we'll figure out later. I think that pretty much covers it. I think these also might need it. Yeah, I'm just putting a regular block in there for now. There we go. There we go. So there's that. Set the shadow now. It'd be really cool to actually get an actual dev kit to try this game out on. Okay, looking good so far. Oh, it'd be nice if I actually had the black selected for that.
Why do I feel like I linger? Linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body.
Yeah, we found an issue with this block here. Nope, that's not. Okay.
Now we will go back home today.
And I'm afraid that one's not going to work.
We still got a few more days to slay. It's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all.
line that one up with the next side. So yeah, just want to make sure that one actually lined up right there.
I saw her standing in the street alone. Her head was down, face locked onto the phone. And I wished I'd had a number so I could be color unknown.
Probably gonna have some move. I think we're playing with moving platforms in here.
Eyes will never let it go.
Save now. Save all. Okay, here we're going to work on this section, which is one section that has not even been touched since changes started to occur. So first, dump the actual proper color in there.
I was about to open her a door.
That looks like that's black.
That she was waiting
Now,
for.
based on how it looks, I'm assuming.
He had no flowers in his hands and no time to say.
Oh, it's probably using walkway stuff at this point, which we don't have anymore.
I would have kissed her slow.
So yeah, this is a really early one. So first things first. Let's close this down for a second. Oops. Let's run this. So copy this. Okay, so there's that. We actually got to go through and that. We got the right pattern in the back. Now we gotta fix this, which is a little tougher. So first, I'm just gonna make a basic thing, just kind of hair purposes. That was a mistake. Ah. I don't think I had anything that actually was just to bridge that little gap, so oh well. But for now, I'm just trying to build some stuff. Start adding in the shadow. Actually, this one should be out there. There, that changes a lot. Now these areas, oh man, I don't know what the hell they were originally. Oops. Oop, don't have the right shade of gray there, actually. That makes things look a lot better. What else? I keep looking over on the other screen because it's got a much smaller condensed version of it. I'm kind of getting an idea what it would look like on an NES. Kind of helps. So that's why I'm looking back and forth, guys. Just so you know. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna add in some of these holes. I feel like this is a good contender. Oops. Definitely felt like a good contender for some of these holes. Okay. Oops, I went down the wrong section. Yeah, normally I would go and I'd do the continuation onto the next section. So they look one continuous block, but for now, because I really kind of just want to get this to kind of look a little bit better in general, I'm not doing that because I have a feeling I'm probably going to go back and redesign that. Shoot. Just realized also yeah, I'll leave it at that. Just realized also no, I was just thinking the background might not be tiling correctly. I'm gonna go check that out in a second. Oh, maybe not. I guess it is tiling properly. Nice. kind of confused on where was I having these tiling issues. Even though that won't line up now. Change those to actual blocks instead. Stretchy. Much better. Okay. Some black shadowing. Okay. Now this definitely needs some of these knockout block areas because this is really great. Oh, nope. I spoke too soon. I did have a tiling problem with this one. Great. That's actually going to throw everything off really badly. Okay, so... So, let's see. Okay, let's fix these up now because I want that. Oh, look. There, that looks fine.
I know where we can go, where the sunrise lasts forever, and it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky goodnight. Come get lost with me. Come get lost with me. Come get lost with me.
What was up with that? Let's get a notification from Facebook. I don't know why.
Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get
Okay.
we'll get real lost again.
Okay. Facebook, you're being dumb. I just got a notification. Your video is partly muted because it may contain music that belongs to someone else. This is royalty-free music, Facebook, so screw you. So I have been going out of my way to make sure this stuff is royalty-free and copyright-free, so I don't have to deal with that total BS. So screw you, Facebook. I'll be right back, guys. I need to head upstairs for a quick minute. Be right back. Hey, back. I need to go blow my nose quickly. I don't think you guys wanted to hear that, so. Okay, so this one we're all set with that. So just go through and fix these areas up. That. Doo-doo. Bum, 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 bum. Boy, my Twitter feed's getting blasted with all this information, all this stuff about Fortnite. Boy, kind of makes me wish I kept a little bit more track on what's going on. Yeah, I do not keep track whatsoever, so. Yeah, I just realized I totally. Oh, wait, I'm doing pretty good. Sounds like they obliterated the whole entire world in Fortnite? That's interesting. Hey, you gotta admit, good marketing. I mean, for someone who doesn't play Fortnite at all, that just got me a little intrigued on what the hell's going on. Props to Epic for that.
Running so fast, can you find me in the dark? Oh baby, close your eyes and listen to the beat of my heart. Take my hand, don't be afraid. A love like ours just can't be tamed. Take my heart, just feel the beat. We'll leave tonight and run free into the
How fun that was going on to multi-level. No, I did not. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, and that is not lined up. Color in there. So, because of that, I'm going to have to paint. Here we go. Yeah, that should be lined up now, correct? Yes. So we got a couple things we got to make sure we line up with. No, just do that. There we go. So you got those two spots there. I get the walkway. This is the old walkway there. So grab a new one. that. Probably do something new for the ceiling later on. Let's redo the walkway. There we go. So we got the new walkway in, and we begin the new tunnel section. So I probably got to figure out at what point do I want the thing to start changing color, because right now it is it's all the same color right now. That's probably like the biggest problem right now that I'm running into, is just everything is the same color. So and we go from having some decent color up top to having like no color whatsoever except for this little spot here. So I mean, that's something we definitely have to address sooner than later. And this is where like the idea of actually implementing some like the root system for trees and stuff into the thing would work, because that would add that additional color of brown into the mix. Well, not, I mean, it would be like a brownish orange. I mean, it's something. I don't know, maybe add some water somewhere that kind of flows through. I mean, we added water here, maybe find another spot to add some water in. Actually, this is something I'm gonna have to look into making sooner or later. Maybe like an animated waterfall, water texture. We used 2 tiles, so I mean, in theory, we only need 2 tiles. We have them just reverting back and forth. Could give that water effect, so. But that's going to be something that we'll have to definitely introduce. Now, things like this also, another thing that I need to start doing more of is going in and start eliminating more of these sections. Make some of these things bigger blocks. Yeah, I really got to give this thing for that little nick there. Let me do something like this. Put a turret there. There we go. I think I might use these just the place where I want to put like little turrets, maybe. It could work. I like that idea. The placeholders for now. Just need to figure out ways to do the shooting. So right now that's the one thing you gotta kind of figure out is how do we handle shooting on this game. Right, because right now all she can do is just shoot forward, so I'm probably going to look into some way to fire at, like at angles maybe. I don't know how many games back then were able to actually pull that off. I feel like Contra was able to. I'm probably looking at to see what Contra did back then. See, now that's so much better. All the little tiny blocks just don't really work. I know I was dealing with trying to keep things close to meta with close to the good tiling system with like these, but I really find that stuff like this works a lot better. And I know it is feasible. It's not something that's impossible. It is something that worked back then, so. You know what? I think. Close this. Okay. I was hoping I had them on the same level, but I didn't. So, you know what? I'm just gonna create something new. We were just talking about water, so I'm gonna actually make this into a water section right here. Another layer for the water itself. Maybe, let's see, what could we may eliminate? With the black layer right here. Yeah. So what if we go paint and we paint out these blocks? So now it kind of looks like the water's spilling through these holes. That works. And maybe, where's the walkway? What we can do here is we put this one in here. And then we can erase. Oops. And what we'll need to do is oh, actually, that could work. So now we got a hole there, and what we can actually implement here is something that does damage. If we even want something to do this damage, we just have it walking through. I'm curious. I just want to let's save all. See if I can even get to that section. Okay. Jump key. If I didn't fit those pipes correctly. Come on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that block right there is in the way. Maybe we just oh, come on, really? Am I just... Did her jump get nerfed or something? I feel like at one point she would jump a lot higher. Okay, let's try this now. Oh yeah. Oh, remember how this goes as I was saying, how I felt like not all the pipes were working properly. They aren't. Some of them are definitely not working. Let's see. Okay, that works now, so that's good. And can I? Okay, I can. So I could technically just walk in front of it. No, that just did make me realize I put collision maps and stuff that wasn't supposed to get them. These pieces right here. Come on, there we go. Boy, it makes me tempted to actually utilize modifying the collision maps a bit, but I know for a fact these maps weren't that sophisticated on NES, so I could like always jump off little tiny areas. So yeah, I think that worked. That adds a little extra color to the map, just having some water coming down there. Well, yeah, there we got another nice big chunk of this. Not a huge chunk, but a nice, decent sized chunk built out. Just keep hammering around on it until get this done. Well, it is getting that time of the night, and I feel like instead of really jumping onto another section, well, you know what? I'm going to keep going. We're going to work right up to, even if it's just adding in at least the brick systems. Like, oh, you know, here, right there. This one's a quick fix. Oops. Race this up together. Yeah, you know, we could actually save a couple sprites by just getting rid of this. We don't need that. We don't need a full side, you know, the wall. So this is the one. So.
I can't find my way back to you till you make amends with the
I'm hearing some screaming going upstairs.
I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home.
Probably hair getting pulled. That's my guess. look a little nicer. Here. That. That. Yeah, there you go. There's another one with the issue with tiling. Okay, well, let's actually... Oops, I did not want to do that there. Yep. How were we doing the top piece? We were doing a solid bar. I'm gonna do just two. Put the black in here. Oops. Make sure I do on the right layer. Which doesn't exist. There we go. And we'll just put a...
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known.
What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go back to this one. I'm just going to open-end it.
Race all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll
Okay, so we got a few extra things done tonight. That last little bit of time we had. Get closer to final product with this game. I know it's still quite a ways away, but you know every step is a close step. Every step is a close. This bit step. Wow, boy, I can just not say what I want to say. Every step brings us a step closer. There we go. Just gonna wrap this piece up. Let's wrap this one up, and then I'll be calling it a night, guys. Is that line up right? Nope, I need to go over here. We got that lined up. Add in our shading layer. Oops. Wow.
up here, we're free, bound only by frozen
Okay. There. We got another little section done. Looking great. Okay, so let's save all, and we're going to call it a night for tonight, guys. So, again, thank you all for joining me tonight. It's always great to do this. It's nice seeing this whole thing really starting to come together. For too long, we'll be going around playing, moving through the level, figuring out where we want to put villains. Still kind of ways away, but I think it's going to be coming sooner than I realized. I think it's like the next thing I know, it's like we'll have this all completed, and we'll be trying to figure out where we're going to put turrets, bad guys, power-ups, collectibles, things like that. We'll be starting to figure that out, which is going to be awesome when we get to that point. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It has been a blast, and yeah, at the end of the show, we'll have all the social media stuff for you guys to check out. I've been trying to get a little bit more active on Instagram and having that go out with Twitter, but I mean, I've been terrible at it lately. Hopefully, I'll get better. I need to figure out some way to get a little more interactive with you guys on social media. I know this was a big giant step in the show every week, but I feel like I need to kind of boost it up and start at least putting out something every day. If it's just like a quote from somewhere or a little tidbit of what's been going on. So anyway, thank you guys all for watching. This was great. I'm excited to see seeing how things are developing more and more every day. More and more during every. Wow. Frog in the throat. I am so happy with how things are turning out and how every show the thing just gets closer and closer, and it's just looking great. So anyway, guys, thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys all next Sunday here on Medaverse Live at Medaverse Studios. Take care and good night.